In this unit, we will be talking about unit pricing. So as you know, if you've ever gone shopping, you know that products are packaged in different sizes and different quantities. So for example, you can buy an individual apple, or you can buy apples that are weighed by the pound. You can also buy apples that are in a bag that are already weighed out for you. And those different sizes will be a different price. So when you're trying to be an educated consumer and make the best decisions for saving money, for budgeting, you want to be able to compare the prices. Is it really a better deal to buy in bulk and to buy a bigger quantity, or is it cheaper to buy a smaller quantity or individual products? Unit pricing allows us to make these comparisons. So unit pricing is calculating the price for one unit of something. So for example, if you wanted to compare the cost of a can of Pepsi compared to a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, you could calculate the unit price for 1 liter of each quantity. That would allow you to compare which one might be the better deal. For unit pricing, what you're going to do is you're going to take the price of an item and divide it by the number of units. So for example, if 4 rolls of toilet paper cost $2.68, the unit price, or the price per roll, would be $2.68 divided by 4, or 67 cents per roll. In example 1, we're determining the unit price for each of the following. If you have apples that cost 99 cents for half of a kilogram, we want to know how much they would cost for 1 kilogram. So you would take the price, 99 cents, and you would divide it by the quantity, or the number of units, so 0.5. And when you do that division, you would determine that it costs $1.98 per kilogram. So if half of a kilogram is 99 cents, 1 kilogram would be $1.98. If we have perfume that costs $25 for 50 mLs, and you wanted to calculate the unit price for 1 ml, you would take the cost, $25, and divide it by the number of milliliters. I should include units in these. This would leave us with a unit price of 50 cents per milliliter. And if we're looking at the price of cans of Coke, if it's $3.99 for 12, we can do $3.99 divided by 12, and we get a unit price of 33 cents per can. So we've calculated the cost for 1 unit in each of these cases. Now this is helpful when we go to compare prices, but sometimes, and as I mentioned in an example earlier, the units might be different. So for example, if you're trying to compare the units in a small can of cola compared to a 1-liter bottle of cola, it's hard to compare because one is in milliliters and one is in liters. So in this example, we have 1 liter of cola that costs $1.99 and 250 milliliters that cost 79 cents. You have to change those to have the same units in order to compare. So you will always be told what the conversion factor is. So 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So if you wanted to change 250 milliliters into liters, you're going to use ratios. So if 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, how many liters is 250? Then you're going to cross multiply and divide. And that will give you 0.25 liters. So if the can of Coke is 79 cents for 0.25 liters, that's $3.16 per liter when you do this division and determine the unit price. Because 1 liter, the 1 liter bottle was only $1.99, it means that this is much cheaper than if you were to buy the same quantity of cola in cans. If we look at example 2, we've got jelly beans that are sold in different quantities. So it's 84 cents for 300 grams, $1.20 for 500 grams, and $3.25 for 1.25 kilograms. Now, the first two options are okay because in those options, we have the prices in grams, they match, but the last one's in kilograms. So we need to decide what unit we are going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these all to price per kilogram. Generally speaking, you're not going to find the price per gram for something like this because that quantity is just really small. So I'm going to find the price per kilogram. So the first thing I need to do is if I look at the first one here, it's 84 cents for 300 grams. So if 1 kg is 1,000 grams, I want to know how many kilograms is 300 grams. And when I cross multiply and divide, so 1 times 300, that equals 300, and divide by 1,000, the result is 0.3 kgs. So for the first option, it's 84 cents, divided by 0.3. So the unit price is $2.80 per kilogram. That's the first option. I'm going to do the same thing for the next one. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, but in this case, I have 500 grams. You can use cross multiply and divide. So 1 times 500 is 500, and then divide it by 1,000. 0.5 kgs. And again, you're going to take the price, $1.20, and divide it by the quantity, 0.5. This gives us a unit price of $2.40 per kilogram. So that is less expensive than the first option. Now for the last one, it's already in dollars per kilogram, so I don't need to do that conversion, but I do still need to find the unit rate. So it's $3.25 for 1.25 kgs. So I need to change that into the price per kilogram, and this gives me $2.60 per kilogram. So it's $2.80, $2.40, and $2.60, which means this second option is the best price. This is the lowest unit